What's up, internet family? Coming up, a Mobile teenager arrested for an August shooting, and a crash in Baldwin County leads to a fatality, plus a mural in Pensacola is removed. We have those stories and more coming up. It's time for News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green and Phillips Injury Lawyers, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
The big stories that we are following for you right now, beginning with number 5. A city council candidate in Gulf Shores wants a recount following last week's election. A Lucas Berger came in third in the race for city council, placed 1, getting 9% of the vote, while Austin Boyd earned almost 47% and Joe Garris Jr. picked up 43%. The recount is set to happen Wednesday morning at 10 o'clock at the Gulf Shores Activity Center, and the public is invited. Number 4. In August, the Florida Department of Transportation sent 2 letters to the city of Pensacola claiming that the mural located on North A Street violated traffic control device standards and requesting that it be removed this month. City officials later responded, saying that the city did not have the resources to change the road by the deadline and asked FDOT to complete the work themselves. FDOT crews painted the road today, and it is fully open to traffic. Number 3. A Chickasaw man has died following a single vehicle crash Thursday evening. 65-year-old Thomas Swindle was the passenger of a Jeep Cherokee when it veered off the road and struck a tree. Swindle was pronounced dead on scene, and the driver, 69-year-old Layla Cleveland, was injured and transported to the University Hospital. Number 2. Daphne police have made an arrest and an alleged domestic violence incident in Jubilee Farms on Thursday. Police received a call from a woman who said a man who she had a protective order against was inside her home while she was away. 39-year-old Robert Kay allegedly refused to come out of the home when officers arrived and were unable to contact the victim. Once officers contacted the woman, they entered the home where they found Kay hiding. He was arrested and charged with domestic violence and violation of domestic violence order protection. And number 1, a News 5 update. A Mobile teenager arrested in connection to a shooting that left 2 men injured. Mobile police say the shooting happened early Sunday morning on St. Stephen's Road after a fight broke out between the men. 2 men were injured and taken to a hospital. 4 vehicles in the area, including a Mobile Police Department vehicle, were also hit by gunfire. So those are the big stories that we are following for you at this hour. Now we need to go ahead and get into that question of the day. And this is what we wanted to know. Should healthcare providers update their TikTok policies to protect patient dignity? This question comes after some clinic workers at a Sansom Clinic Urgent Care in Santa Barbara were fired for posting a TikTok showing bodily fluids on medical exam paper following patient appointments. Many commented on the original post with concern and called for accountability, saying the content was making fun of those patients, and all of the employees seen in the video have been let go from that clinic. So we want to know, what do you think of that? So let's go ahead, let's get our buttons correct here first, and then we can get into our chat. There we go. So we want to know, do you think TikTok policies need to be, or healthcare providers should update their TikTok policies? Okay, let's jump right in. Well, the first answer is very odd, and if you want to see it, come to this question. Let's see, let's speak from Lori French Hayes here. Professionals like nurses have code of ethics. That should stop them from engaging in activities that are not ethical, such as breaking confidentiality. Have some people liking your comment there. We have Megan Maples also commenting, saying this is common knowledge when you take a position in any medical field. Okay, 6 people liking your comment there, Megan. Thank you so far for your answers. All right, Gwen Price getting some love for her answer too, saying TikTok doesn't belong at work. And if you kept it out of work, you probably wouldn't be more likely to stay out of some trouble there. Jessica Elizabeth Loy says, yes, patient's confidentiality should be protected. Absolutely. Rachel Jane Lee says, I mean, if they aren't following HIPAA, then they need to be fined severely, especially if patient information has been compromised. Let's come on down and keep seeing what people are saying here. Rosa Ortero Velasquez says medical facilities shouldn't even be on TikTok. So it seems like a lot of people are definitely behind this notion of doing whatever it takes to make sure patients' confidentiality and patient dignity is upheld inside of our medical offices. So thank you guys so much for participating in that Facebook question of the day. And if you're interested in seeing more of what your neighbors have to say, come on over to the question and read the rest of those comments for yourself. But now we need to get into that Facebook poll, and we wanted to know, and here's a fun one: what is your Hogwarts house? If you're a Potterhead, if you love Harry Potter, you already know this is a very, very fun question, fun little game to play. 22% of you say you are in the Slytherin house, 28% of you voted Hufflepuff, 28% say Gryffindor, and 22 say they are part of Ravenclaw house. And honestly, those votes are very split, pretty even across the board. And you know what? We have love for all of our Hogwarts houses. So thank you guys so much for participating in our Facebook poll. I think I'm a Gryffindor myself. I need to take the quiz, but last time I took the quiz, it did say I was in Gryffindor. So whatever that means about me. So now it's time to go ahead and get into some homework, guys. I need you to go on over to our Facebook page, like it, give it a big thumbs up if you have not already. Let's see, we're not getting that Facebook push. There we go. That's what we need to see. We need you to go on over to our Facebook page and like it. Give us some love if you have not already. And go ahead and answer our next question of the day. We want to know, what is your favorite memory of WKRG? Today, we are celebrating 70 years on air, and it has been just an incredible journey for everyone a part of it, being us who work here and those of you who watch and give back to us the way you do. So thank you guys so much for being a part of the WKRG family, and let us know your favorite WKRG memory. But go ahead and also vote in that next Facebook poll. We want to know, do you think Mobile should have a hockey team? So it's Friday. You have all weekend to come back and answer these questions. So make sure you visit our Facebook page and do that. So guys, in the meantime, it is time for you to go ahead and get your TVs turned on to WKRG News 5. We're about 15 minutes away from WKRG News 5 at 6, and you do want to make sure you are tuned in, because we did read off 5 big stories that we are following for you today. But as you know, we've got a lot of other big stories as well that you do not want to miss. So make sure you are tuning in very shortly. Go ahead and have your TV in the right spot. So guys, as always, we want to thank you so much for joining us for News 5 Now. It's always a pleasure to get together and have a good time and share our news as well. So guys, make sure you have a wonderful weekend, and as always, I'll catch you next time.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.